Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy motivational Monday to each and every one of you. Now, as you can see, my face and my neck is glistening with sweat. This right here, this is not sweat, y'all. Let me tell you what happened. I was spraying oil sheen in my hair and it leaked down. I thought, Lord have mercy, and I got to go upstairs and go find me another shirt that I want to put on. I said the devil is a lie, because what I'm talking about is more important than this hair oil stain on my shirt. Okay, however, I will have to throw the shirt into the dirty clothes hamper now and wash it again. I just washed it, but it is what it is. So again, y'all, this is update failed. Thank you. This is sweat dripping all off my face because it is 90 degrees here. The humidity is horrible. Some people may say it isn't. And the funny thing is, when I looked out of my window, I saw the tree on the side of my house over there, on the side where my room is. I saw it kind of, the branches swaying. So I thought, oh, it must be a little breeze outside. And I'm looking at this tree across the street, honey. The breeze is blowing, but it's not making it, it's not cooling things off. So if you hear my fan going, it's because I have my AC on. Because what I will not do is sit here and burn up anymore. Now, let's jump into today's topic. And I am moving, yes, because I'm raising my seat up. So I came across a YouTube short, which is the same thing as a reel on TikTok. And Denzel Washington, he was talking, and the name of it is Listen. Okay, just listen. So I want you all to listen. He says, if you are rejected, accept it. If you are unloved, let it go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay. Not everyone you trust will be loyal. I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life anymore. He says, I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. You can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. Always speak how you feel and never be sorry for being real. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing. So I want to unpack this just a little bit, and then I want to bid you good day. Because as you know, today is Monday, and that means that tomorrow is trash day. So I'm going to finish this video up, get my trash out to the curb, eat my dinner, and I'm just going to sit down and relax because I have some things I need to upload in my vision books. I do want to work on that. So I'm going to unpack this, and then again, like I said, I'll bid you good day. So I love when he says, if you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let it go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Do you know how many times in a lifetime people have gone or will go through a situation where somebody that they love no longer wants them, for whatever the reason may be? But I love when he says, don't get frustrated. Now, here's the thing. Here's what I'm not saying. Please hear me clearly. I am not saying don't feel hurt. I'm not saying don't be saddened by it, because you will. All of those things and then some you will feel, because nobody likes to be kicked to the curb. Let's just be honest. Been down that road. So I know what it's like when somebody says to you, looks you in your face, and then finds it funny and says they no longer want to be with you. They want to be with somebody else who is much better than you in every way possible, as they said. So I've been down that road. Okay, been down that road. I know, and it doesn't feel good. However, let it go. Go home, go to your room, go to your car, go to your closet, go wherever it is that you want to go, and you cry. You have a good cry. But here's what I want you to do. After you have that good cry, I want you never to cry about that thing or that person again. Go on and cry about it. See, the world teaches us that you're not a man or a real woman if you sit and cry over somebody. I was going to say something that I'm going to have to repent for anyway because I thought it. That is a lie. That is a lie. You are still a man. You are still a woman. Just because somebody hurts you doesn't make you less than a man or less than a woman. You have a right to cry. It's all right to cry. But after you have that moment of crying, honey, I want you to let that thing go. And don't you cry about that thing ever again. Don't you cry about it ever again. And if that person decides they want to come back, I need you to look them in the eye and say, no, thank you. Because you had a good thing. You didn't recognize it. You didn't appreciate it when you had it. So I would prefer not to go back down that road. Let them know I don't go backwards in life. I move forward. And be okay with it and move on. Because here's the other thing. I'm going to say this and we're going to keep it moving. If you keep taking people back when they kick you to the curb, you are teaching them that it's okay to do it. You're teaching them that I can mistreat her or him and I'll come back and they'll just take me back. You're teaching them that. That's why they keep doing it. So if you're one of those people and you're in that situation now and you're trying to figure out, well, how come they keep doing this to me? That's why, because you're teaching them that it's okay. Now, the next point where he says, not everyone you love will stay. That is so true. Honey, you can love people from now until Jesus comes back in his good sandals. And that doesn't mean they're going to stay. So you have to tell yourself, well, I don't know about you all, but I do. I live my life in such a way that I love the people around me. But if they choose to stay, I understand that I couldn't love them enough to make them want to stay if they've already made up their mind they want to leave. And you need to understand that as well. When he says, not everyone you trust will be loyal. I like to trust everybody. I'm going to trust you from the jump. I'm giving you all the trust in the world until you give me reason to believe otherwise. But just because you trust that person and they know that you trust them, that doesn't mean they're going to be loyal. It just doesn't. So what I would encourage you to do is do what I do. I pray about everything. I may smile and I trust you and I believe in you and all that other good stuff, but I pray about everything. And I always say, Lord, show me what I need to know. And if you sit back and believe that God will, he's going to always show you what you need to know. So you don't have to worry about stressing, and you don't have to worry about running between houses and peeking around bushes and hiding in bushes trying to see what that person is doing. Pray about it. Ask God to show you what you need to know, and he will. And then when he says, do not follow the majority, follow the right way. We live in a society where we want to fit in. And when I say we, I mean people in general. I'm not necessarily speaking about you because I know I'm not talking about me. But we live in a society where people are okay with fitting in. They're okay with doing what other people are doing, even if it's not the right thing to do. And so we've got to get back to a place where we're doing things because it's the right thing to do and not just because everybody's doing it. Especially our young people, they need to understand this. This is why have you ever seen people in public, but you've seen pictures, I'm pretty sure, on social media, and you'll have someone wearing an outfit that is not very flattering at all. And I know people will say, well, you know, just because I'm a larger size man or a larger size woman, there's nothing that says that I can't wear this outfit. And that's true. That is very true. I tell people all the time, wear whatever you want. If you like it, I love it. But just because they make it in your size does not mean you have to put it on. Everything is not meant for everybody. I'm not that big of a woman. Honey, I have nice curves. Trust me when I tell you. The Lord has blessed me real good in the hip area and the backside area. But that doesn't mean I'm going to go out here with some Daisy Dukes on, walking around with my butt cheeks hanging out. I'm just not. I'm just not. No shade to women that like to do that. If that's what you like, again, if you like it, I absolutely love it. It's just not for me. But that would be like me saying, well, everybody else is wearing it, so I'm going to put on a pair. No. No, no, no. Do what's right. Stop doing things because other people are doing it. Also, I love when he said you can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. As I started out before, if you ever get to a place where you're not quite sure how this person feels about you or where this relationship is going, whatever kind of relationship it is, excuse me, y'all, my face is itching, then always be in tune to their energy, because their energy will tell you everything you need to know. Now, I will say this, some people are hard to read. Some people are very hard to read. And their energy may be giving off one thing, but their heart truly is in that relationship. They just don't do well with showing their feelings. And that's okay too. But that's, again, that's where discernment comes in. That's when you have to pray about everything and ask God to show you if this is the right person for you, if this is the right thing for you. And He'll let you know. But you also have to understand that when you go to God in prayer and you ask Him, Lord, is this person the right person for me? Or is this thing the right thing for me? You've got to also be ready to receive the answer that you get. Because God is going to give you that answer. And you might not be ready for it. So this is why I say, Lord, whatever the answer is, I'm ready to receive it. But I need to know, is this what I should be doing? Is this the person I should be with? Or whatever that thing is, be ready to receive the answer that you get. Also, speak how you feel and never be sorry for being real. Too often, we sit around, and I used to be that person. I would sit around, I'd feel a certain way about something, and I just wouldn't say anything about it because I didn't want the argument. I didn't feel like having to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. But honey, now I am to the point where if it's something that I don't like, you're doing something that I don't like, you're saying something I don't like, honey, I will speak up and tell you. I have no problems with letting you know that what you're doing, that thing right there, is going to cause a problem for us. So if you continue to do it, I'm going to have to move on. But if you want me here in this relationship, again, regardless of what type of relationship it is, I need you to treat me better. I need you to talk to me better. Stop being afraid to tell people what you need and or want. Now, does that always mean that you're going to get it? Absolutely not. But at least you spoke up and you let people know how you feel and what it is you need and you want from them. And I think that was the only things that I wanted to really point out. But I just want you, as you go about the rest of this day, the rest of this week, the rest of this month, and the rest of this quarter, the rest of this year, and honestly, the rest of your life, I just want you to make sure you're listening. Listen to what people say, but also listen to what they don't say. Because to be honest with you, what people don't say speaks much louder than what they do say. You ask a person a question, and if they don't say anything, or if you say to someone, you know, I heard that you were out with another woman, or you were out with another man, and that person says nothing, 9 times out of 10, their silence is telling you everything you need to know. But you've got to make sure that you are open and really ready to receive what it is that they're telling you and or showing you, okay? It's time to listen, y'all. We've gone through life and we've allowed things to go by the wayside. We chose to ignore things, but it's time to open your eyes, open your ears, open your heart, and truly listen. Having said that, you guys, that's it. That's my time. I want to say thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to speak life into you. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure you come back on Wednesday where I will have another topic for you. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. And I know every now and then I have to remind you, yes, I know. Many of you I've never met, probably never will meet. But in my mind's eye, we are besties, okay? Go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. Like I said, here in the DMV, it is 90 degrees. The humidity is still quite hot. That's why I was glistening when I first came out the house. And so just wherever you go, make sure you have some cold water, cold drink, preferably cold water. Let me just leave it at that. Have you some cold water to drink. Stay hydrated. Have fun. Go out there, have fun wherever you go, whatever you do. Just be safe doing it, okay? Listen, I love you all to the moon and back. You know the drill, and you definitely know the spiel. There's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do about that, because I love each and every one of you. I want nothing but the best for you, be it now or later. God's timing is his timing, but I want nothing but the best for you, because you deserve it. Doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. Doesn't matter how many people you've wronged. If you've asked God to forgive you, and you've asked that person to forgive you, then it's time for you to forgive you. Move on and allow God to send you on the best. Because I deserve it, you deserve it, we deserve it. And the best is yet to come. Love you all. Talk again on Wednesday.